Today we are going to create this awesome Halloween decor using all Dollar Tree items except for the fabric. So my name is JoAnn. This is Artistry Collaborative. We are the home of TriLab because all we want you to do is try. So come along and let's try this together. I bought this fabric at JoAnn's. It was in the clearance section, but it was pretty pricey. I just really liked the shininess of it. So again, you could use cotton, you could use any, you don't have to use black, you can use whatever you want. I went to a craft show this past Saturday and the lady had a million of these. I now know where they all went because when I went to go get more, I can't find any in the state, and I know a lot of people on Facebook have said that they can't find them, so I get that. But anyway, this lady had a ton of them, and she covered them in so many different fabrics and things that I was pretty impressed. So what we're going to do, this is actually from here to here, I measured a little bit more, so I did 23 inches. So if you were buying fabric, all you would need is 2/3 of a yard. You don't need a whole yard to do this. So I'm going to use the hot glue and my clips, and we're going to go around and we're going to cover the entire thing. So let's see, do I want? Yeah, I think I do. All right, so we'll start up here. Good if I will say this fabric picks up everything. Let me do the bottom first. Alright, so we'll put some glue here. And again, you can use E6000, but I would use both so that it would stay. And I think what I'm going to do is do the sides and then gather up the corners. Because it's round, it's going to be, you know, it'll have excess where you don't want excess. So I put more glue here, bring it around. You can use these kind of clips too, but I really like the ones from the Dollar Tree because it goes right there. And then I will pull it on this side because I do want it relatively, taut. So see how there's a lot of extra, so you don't need all that. But if you get 2/3 of a yard, you are going to be fine, fine, fine. Okay. And I will say I am getting really anxious to get started on Christmas crafts. I hope you are too. You know, I get torn because I don't want to shove it down people's throats, but you know, when you make things, you need time. And so I think I need to get started. Actually, I'm going to put this like this. I'll cover this up with other stuff. So I would bring it through. And pull as much as you can. Pull, pull, pull. Because you want it nice and tight. Yeah. That's Alexa. Alright, so then you can just go around the sides, do a little bit at a time, and get it to stay. Okay, so this is what the cauldron looks like, completely tucked in. I did trim this. I guess I could trim this one a little bit more. And if you're really a fanatic, you could glue that down, but I think it's going to be fine. So I went into my stash and I got some felt because I want some fire underneath the cauldron. So we're just going to cut some triangles. Like so. Actually, I don't even have to measure really. It's a triangle, JoAnn. I think you got this. All right. Just trying to get the biggest bang for my buck here. Why is this confusing me? All right, let me get some of these. So I usually get mine when the felt is on sale, which it frequently is. And I know at Hobby Lobby they are like 33 cents for, they have different grades too. I didn't realize this. But their regular felt is normally 35 cents. So with that being said, yeah. That, and maybe that, and this is going to come out more. Need another one of these, and then the red, like so. So it looks like fire. I may even put a little bit more of this orange. All right, so let me finish cutting and glue these on, and then I'll show you what happens. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I just, you know, layered them, and then when it sits up, it's going to come out looking like fire. Isn't that cool? I may even put a few little ones in here because I don't want that black to show. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so yeah, I like this much better. And there you have the fire at the bottom of the cauldron. So cute. All right, now we need to make the bubbles. So this was in the Christmas, because I really wanted mostly green. I picked up these, but I did want mostly green. So let's see what happens. What I'm going to do is make sure that these don't come out. Well, they seem pretty in there, pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're going to just glue them all over the top. I think what I'm going to do is add a piece of foam core. Let's grab a piece of foam core. I'm sure I already have a piece. Yeah, like this. And let's cut it and add it to that so that we can build the bubbles up on that. All right, so what you need to do is get out your handy dandy, and of course it's not handy or dandy right now because it's off here. Here it is. All right. I'm going to I think 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Let's see how much this is. That's, yeah, so 2.5 inches is perfect. All right. Good guessing, JoAnn. All right, so 2.5 all the way. I don't think I need the whole length of this, but I'm going to do it anyway. See how long we need it. Yeah, see, I think from here to here, which is how long? What did it say? From there to there? From here to here is 11 inches. So add this. It's got to be fixed too. All right. Now we're going to add this to this. Let's tuck this down so it doesn't bother us anymore. This tool is a lifesaver, well, a finger saver from the Dollar Tree. It's in the makeup section. Highly recommend getting one if you work with hot glue. Alright, so we are going to put lots of glue on here. Put this down. And I think I might even reinforce it with a couple of popsicle sticks. I just happen to have red and orange ones. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be behind it anyway. So how come that one lays flat and this one doesn't? Now, there are other tutorials, I'm sure, on this, because I've seen this. I haven't seen a tutorial. I've seen the thing, and I go, oh, I want to make one of those. So there might be an easier way to do this. I don't know, but this is how I do it. So, yeah, this is JoAnn way. Might be better, might be worse. I don't know. All right. So yeah. And if you want, you could paint this. Actually, I'm going to paint it green because I want green to be the essence of. And I think I'm going to round this. Might not even matter, but I just think I like it better rounded. Guess I hit a I hit a popsicle stick. All right, let me paint the screen. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going along. These are not glued down yet, but I've been cutting some of them because it gives you a little more surface to grab onto. Yeah, these are all down. But, yeah, so some of them, I think, some of them I have cut, and some of them I have not, because this kind of gives you a point of entry. But you want to go in there and get it on as much surface as you possibly can. This way here, it, you know, and then you can go in and go in between too. So wherever they touch, they should connect. And I think, let's put a sparkly one there. Now let's break it up. Let's see, the only thing that's gonna is the sides. Like so. We'll do this one later. All right, let's put another orange one in here. What do you think? So, this is just fun. It's just fun. And, you know, you go back and fill in with more. You don't want it uniform. You want it kind of bubbling all over. So I do have some more orange balls. And, yeah. Let me finish doing this and I'll be back. Alright, so this is what we have so far. But I'd like to fill in the gaps a little bit more. One of the things I was thinking about is that if you want this to last you for a long time, you should probably use the E6000 and the hot glue, because the E6000 will just last forever and the hot glue will make it fast. So I got these tennis balls table tennis balls from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint them, and we're going to fill in the little gaps here and there. So I'm just using some acrylic paint. I think we'll use this purple. We'll do a couple purple, and we'll do a couple green. Whoa! And you just use your acrylic paint. Let me just paint these things. You definitely will probably have to do more than one coat, because, you know, it's just the way it is. I was hoping to make a hole so I wouldn't have to paint my fingers, but yeah. Alright, so let me paint these and I'll be back. Okay, so I ended up covering them with glitter too, because I just didn't like the way they looked with just the paint. So then, of course, you just put some glue on there and just stick it so that it fills in the spots that you want. The funny thing is I went back to the Dollar Tree. Luckily, there's one right at the bottom of my street. And of course, that one didn't have what I needed. So I had to go to the new one that opened, which isn't that far, but it's just like, I think I went to, I don't even know how many Dollar Trees this morning. I just didn't really want to go to one more, but I had to. So, oh, that one's not in. Oh. And I bought another package of these. Actually, they were these, because these are bigger. And then realized I need something really small, and I had bought these tennis balls to do some other project, which I'll have to go buy more to do that. But yeah, it's just funny how, you know, you think you have so much, and then what you need is not there. So I need to take a look at this to see where we're going with this. I think I want to come down a little bit more here. I think I'm going to put one on here. Isn't it funny how you have to use all your different parts of your body sometimes? Oh gosh. What's that, Bales? Alright, and you can clean this up. I've said this many, many times, but if you have a lot of strings and you want to get rid of them, just use your hairdryer or your heating tool and they'll just come right away. All right, so now they sell these at the Dollar Tree. I'm sure you've seen them. They're the feet. So I took off the spiky thing, and now we are going to put this on the back. Now make sure you buy one of each because you'll have a two left foot or two right foot, which and that won't be helpful. So then I'm going to just put it on this board. And then I think I want the other one like almost crossing it. Let me see. Oh, maybe not. I need a bigger table. I think like this, on an angle. This ball is going to bother me. I have to redo that one. So we'll do it like that. So, take the glue. On an angle. Use my handy dandy tool. Wouldn't hurt to run a bead along the side. I'm going to come back here and, oh, actually it doesn't even really. And there you go. I hope you can see it. You see in my messy craft room. But there you go. I think that was awesome. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share, and be sure to hit the bell so that every time I upload a new video, you are notified. I am having a contest right now. If you get 10 people to subscribe and you send me their names, I'll put you in a special drawing so that someone will receive any one of my creations. I am so grateful for you, and as we say here at Artistry Collaborative, keep on creating.